You're on the road with Noble Outfitters, and this week's segment we are at the 2016 Quarter Horse Congress, the 50th anniversary of Quarter Horse Congress, and we're going to talk a little bit about why Quarter Horse Congress is the largest single breed horse show in the world. Amazing. Beautiful arena, beautiful areas, all kinds of activity going on, and some interesting food we're going to take a look at. I think I might have the roast beef sundae, and check that out. I don't know if it's for breakfast or lunch or dessert, but we'll find out soon. Stay tuned. You're on the road with Noble Outfitters.
In the mid-1800s, America was pushing west and expanding at a rate unknown to any previous civilization. Americans pursued their dreams and unlimited opportunity, but they needed food, equipment, seeds, and tack to press on beyond the established cities and towns already settled. Out of this demand, a new retailer was born, the General Store, who handled everything a westward family would need to survive. Today, these retailers provide rural Americans the same materials, service, and expertise that made them invaluable over 150 years ago. Join Noble Outfitters as we rediscover the retailing backbone of America. Come along as we go on the road with Noble Outfitters.
We're back at this year's 2016 Quarter Horse Congress, and I've got Ed Dingledine with me. Ed has been around Quarter Horse Congress for just a few years. How many years, Ed?
This is number 50.
Number 50, and I see a number 50 on your jacket, so that means that's every one of them.
That's right.
That's great.
Right. I was a senior here at Ohio State University when we held the first Congress here at the fairgrounds that lasted only 3 days.
It was a 3-day program.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And how many days is the program now?
Well, it's grown to the point that it's 3 weeks plus.
Oh my gosh.
Over that period of 50 years.
And I understand from talking to some of the folks around that I've heard some crazy statistics, but one of them was that there was about 650,000 people over the period of these 3 weeks that are going to be coming into this program.
That's an accurate number.
And horses? How many horses?
We're somewhere in the neighborhood of 20,000 entries. Now that's not total horses, because some of the horses will show in more than one class or different disciplines.
I see.
For example, the horses that go for the all-around, if you will, they'll compete in a number of different disciplines.
I see. Well, that's still a lot of horses, and we're going to have fun today, just walking around and seeing everybody and understanding what goes on here. But it's got to be fun for you to, after coming here as a senior in college and being a 3-day event, to see what it's become. And I understand you've been on the board for a long time as well.
47 years of the 50.
Okay, so not only you don't just come here. I mean, you've been a part of the growth of this wonderful program.
Right.
Well,
it's been. I've seen a lot of changes, all positive, I would say, and we never dreamed 50 years ago that 3-day event would grow to the size that it's become over that period of time.
And what really has created this growth? What makes this event the world's largest single breed horse show?
Well, just the fact that the breed itself, the quarter horse breed itself, is the largest single breed registry in all the equine industry, if you will.
So over the years, Quarter Horse Congress has gone from a 3-day event to a 3-week event, and all the different things that have happened to create that, and all the people that come from all over. How far do people come to this event?
Coast to coast in the United States, and even we've had entries from as far as Australia.
It's an amazing event. Stay tuned. We'll be right back at 2016, the 50th anniversary of the Quarter Horse Congress. Today, right now, we have Mr. Chuck Smith. Chuck, nice to meet you, buddy.
Glad to meet you.
So I understand that you've been around Quarter Horse Congress for a while yourself.
I was at the very first one.
Okay.
It's an interesting story. Who you previously interviewed, Ed Dingledine, when he graduated, I got his job at the horse barns.
Okay.
and
so he graduated up from cleaning the barn to pass it off to you, huh?
To pass it off to me. So fellow Tom Lockwood that ran the barns, I came into work one Friday, said, hey, they've got a new show going on over at the fairgrounds, and they need a ringmaster, and I volunteered you. So you need to run over there as fast as you can.
And he told him you were great at it too.
Yeah, well, I think
get over there, I built you up.
I think they just needed a body. But he said, get your cowboy hat and your boots and get over there.
That's great.
So I did. So I was a ringmaster at the very first Quarter Horse Congress. And I was wowed by the quality of the horses and all over the country that the riders came from.
People come from all over the country and all over the world, as Ed said, you know. So what's interesting about you, though, is you actually participate aggressively in riding. And tell us a little bit about your style of riding.
Well, in 1974, I graduated from Ohio State with a master's degree in agriculture, and I was a horse specialist there for a couple years. And then a great horseman named Dale Wilkinson came to me and asked me about starting a college in Findlay, Ohio. And Dale was a champion cutting horse rider and reining horse trainer. So he and I became very involved in promoting the NRHA at that time, and I was lucky enough in '81 to be a world champion reiner. Then that winter, I worked my first cutting horse. And I fell in love with cutting and have been doing that ever since.
And you know, it's interesting because if someone were to watch this show from anywhere in the world, and we didn't have any sound, and they couldn't hear the sound, they could just see us, they would say, that's America. You know, nobody wears those hats, and the whole horse program, it's kind of funny because the horses didn't start from here. You know, they were brought over, you know, from Europe, and so the horse got big in the United States of America. And I don't know if it's because of our geography and how much room we had and how much we needed the horse, but the horse was everything, you know, for this country in the beginning. I mean, it was the tractor, the trailer, the transportation, and now it's a wonderful thing that the horse is still something that has a tremendous amount of pride and activity in for us here in the United States. So I just think it's great to be at an event like this that celebrates a horse breed like the quarter horse, which is a huge, you know, breed for horses. And there's so many different things that are done with that horse.
Exactly what you're saying is true. And communication is changing. You know, cell phones have taken over everybody's life. Kids are not growing up on farms and ranches like they used to.
Right.
So our generation is seeing changes that are really not good for work ethic.
Right.
And horses and cattle have a way of bringing real work and pride of accomplishment that we intend to keep alive.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct that the old style of, you know, growing up on a farm and needing to do things with the animals just created a certain work ethic and a sense of confidence. You take a young person that knows how to do something and has a one-on-one with an animal, that animal knows what that person needs and they work together, that's a different kind of sense of responsibility and pride that you kind of grow up with that a lot of people aren't getting today.
Well, I believe that farmers and ranchers are still the backbone of this country.
And I hope they are forever.
And I think they will be. But we just need to highlight that, and we need to expose that way of life to all the people we can. So events like the Quarter Horse Congress, that can draw so many people in, will inspire a lot of young people to want to learn what work and accomplishment's all about.
Chuck, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back. 2016 Quarter Horse Congress. You're on the road with Noble Outfitters. We are at the 2016 Quarter Horse Congress in Columbus, Ohio. I have with me the Executive Director, Scott Meyers.
Good morning.
And Scott, what an amazing event you have here. How long have you been involved in this event?
Well, I've been involved in this event a long time. I was on the leadership side of this event, being a director and then also the president. and now I'm working for the association. I'm the
Okay.
executive director, and I've been in this position for 5 years.
So I understand that it started out as a 3-day event, and now it's 3 full weeks of activity.
Correct. In 1967, we started with the very first Quarter Horse Congress. It was 3 days long, and the concept was that it would be a horse show, and it would be a trade show, and also an opportunity to provide lectures and demonstrations to educate the public.
Wonderful. So it's huge, though. I mean, it's the world's largest single breed horse show.
Correct.
With, I understand, about 650,000 people coming into the event over the 3-week period. And how many horses come in?
We have about 7,500 horses, and they come in segments.
That's a lot of hay.
Yes, it is. You know, the event's about 25 days long, so we have to rotate some of those horses in and out.
Right.
So we have the reining and the cutting at the front of the show, and then the general horse show, and then some of the game classes at the end of the horse show. But all told, it'd be about 7,500 horses come through.
Well, it's an amazing event, and it's, I understand, the 50th year. So a big celebration this year with
Absolutely.
with 50 years. And you know, I've been coming to Quarter Horse Congress for about 4 years now. And when we first started Noble Outfitters, it was like, well, you got to be at Quarter Horse Congress. So we came and we had a little booth, and we just handed out free socks and just said hello. You know, that's all we had is socks and gloves. And then we did a little barbecue for the super sale, and that was fun. And now we've got quite a few stores here selling our products. So I've been coming here and watching it. But you know what I would say for me, because I go around and I attend different shows because our products are being sold there, but I think it's just fun. You know, there's a certain electricity in the air at Quarter Horse Congress, and I can't explain it. It's like going to a playoff game versus going to a game. You know, it's where the action is. It's the finals. It's kind of like stuff's happening. So it's a wonderful event. It just has a certain feel to itself, I think.
And it is a really, really special event. And those of us who help guide the direction of this event, we feel the same way. I mean, I've been doing this for a long, long time and been involved with the Congress for a long, long time, and really never knew a point in my life that the Congress didn't exist and I wasn't coming here to a horse show.
Yeah.
The exciting thing for me is I still have that same feeling.
Yeah.
Every time the horse show opens, even though I've been doing this for a long, long time, you get that special tingly feeling that Congress is here. It's really special.
Well, that's great. Well, you should be very proud of being the executive director of this wonderful show and what you've done to get to that point, you know, for yourself, and just proud of the whole industry, you know, and what this does for the industry. So thank you for spending some time with us. Thanks for your hospitality here today. We're going to go around and we're gonna talk to some folks. We're going to see some puppies. We're going to eat some food, and we're going to have some fun.
Thank you for coming.
Our pleasure, sir.
And thank you for Noble Outfitters too.
Thank you for your support. We appreciate that.
You're a relatively new supporter of the Congress, and we really appreciate that. And over our 50 years, we've had people that have been part of the Congress, supporters, vendors that have been part of the Congress the whole time. And then we have folks that come along that interject new life and new vitality into the Congress, and you've certainly been one of those folks that did that. So we appreciate you and what you've done.
Well,
thank you.
We appreciate you saying that. Thank you very much. You're on the road with Noble Outfitters. We are having fun here at Quarter Horse Congress, the 50th anniversary, seeing all kinds of great stuff. Next, you're going to see an amazing young rider, Alexa Maxwell. We're going to meet her in a moment and talk about all the things that she's won right here at Quarter Horse Congress. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We're at Quarter Horse Congress. I'm here with Alexa Maxwell. And Alexa, you have done some horseback riding.
I have. I started showing when I was just 2 months old. I started riding, sorry. I started riding at 2 months old. Started showing at 18 months.
2 months old.
I came to the
you
Congress.
You were born on a horse.
I was born 3 days before we moved into the Congress, and I came then. I've been here for the last 16 years.
And tell me a little bit about your winning efforts over the years.
I started showing here at the Congress in 2007. I was the youngest 2-time Congress champion. And after that, I've been nonstop. I've been the 2-time all-around youth champion nationally for the last 2 years. I went to the Youth World Cup in Australia to represent Team USA and ended up being high point rider over there with 6 gold medals.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm reserve world champion in the showmanship, and my horse and I have earned pretty close to 20 national all-around titles.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations. So it's an amazing feat. Obviously, a lot of work, you know.
A lot of work, yeah.
And as we go around the country, one of the things we talk about is, how old are you?
I'm just turned 16.
16 years old, been riding since you were 2 months old. But at the end of the day, it's work, right?
It is.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. And I like to explain to the youth that's out there that you can do so many things if you just put the effort into it. And
You
obviously
can.
you've had the great support from your family.
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about your mom and dad.
My mom and dad have been horse trainers for almost 35 years. This is their 36th consecutive Congress. We've had multiple world and Congress champions. My parents actually didn't start showing horses until a later age. They started showing at the 4-H, county fairs, state fair, and then they got into training horses, and we've been nonstop.
They started a little later than 2 months old.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hey, it's a pleasure meeting you. God bless you. Keep doing
Thank
great
you.
things out there. Stay tuned. We'll be right back from Quarter Horse Congress, the 50th anniversary.
Georgie. Georgie.
Georgie. We're back at Quarter Horse Congress, and we're here with 2015 Congress Queen Lauren Harrington. Lauren, how are you today?
Great, how are you?
It's a pleasure to meet you, sweetheart.
Thanks for having me.
So, a little bit about how do you become queen of Quarter Horse Congress. Quarter horse associations are all around the country. So you won the queen of your local territory.
Yeah,
Is that correct? And where is that?
Western Pennsylvania, so it's over in Harlansburg, PA. You will go through basically the same process you do as Congress Queen. 40% of the competition is a written test on the AQHA rulebook. The other 40% is a speech, impromptu question, and an interview of a panel of judges. And the last 20% is a horsemanship pattern.
Oh, cool. So it's not just about being beautiful like you are.
Oh, no, you have to ride.
Okay, well that's good. And what an event, you know. I mean, this is massive, you know. This is like the king of the quarter horse events for the world right here.
Yeah, it's actually the world's largest single breed show. So representing something that you grew up loving and that's so magical to you has been an amazing experience.
And what do you ride? How do you ride? What do you do?
I showed the all around, so I do the showmanship, the Western pleasure, and the horsemanship, but I also have a barrel horse, so I'm a little bit of everywhere.
I like it. Yeah. So you're about ready to turn over your crown.
I am. 8 more days and I will be crowning the 2016 Congress Queen.
That's great. Well, have you had fun?
I have. It's been an unforgettable experience. I got to travel the country and see so many amazing things, meet so many amazing people, and so many memories.
That's great. Well, you're a sweetheart. Thank you for spending a little time with us, and good luck with what happens with you after Congress, and it'll be fun for you to hand this off to somebody else and give them some advice on what they can expect.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You bet. God bless you. Take care. You're on the road with Noble Outfitters. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. There's not only 7,500 horses around here, but there's a lot of cute puppies as well. Stay tuned. We'll be right back from Puppy Alley. We're here in Puppy Alley, and I'm with Marianne Lawyer. How you doing, Marianne?
Okay.
I understand you've been coming here a few years.
30 years or so.
30 years in Puppy Alley.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. What kind of dog do I have here?
That's a Jack Russell.
A little Jack Russell. He is the sweetest little thing. And how about, what do you have?
I have a red heeler.
A red heeler. And do you raise these dogs?
Yes, I do.
That's a beautiful,
The
beautiful
Jack
puppy.
Russell belongs to a friend, but I raised the red heelers.
Very, very nice. Beautiful dogs and fun too. Nothing like a good puppy to make you feel good every day. You're on the road with Noble Outfitters. Stay tuned. We'll be right back from Quarter Horse Congress, 50th year. You're on the road with Noble Outfitters, Quarter Horse Congress. There's a lot going on. We've got some beautiful stores here to shop at as well, and some of them, of course, sell Noble Outfitters. I'm here with Julie Syra, owner of West Training Saddle Company.
Thank you, Dan.
pleasure. Thank you for your business. Thank you for your support over the years.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful store with a huge assortment of products. You do a beautiful job here.
Thank you.
Where's home? Where's headquarters?
East Troy, Wisconsin.
East Troy, Wisconsin,
Yes.
and you come here, you park here, and you put up all this stuff
Yes.
for 3 weeks and
Yes.
let it happen.
Absolutely.
That's
130,000 pounds of freight in here.
How many square feet do you have here?
7,500.
Oh, that's cool. So now, you do this every year, and you do other shows as well.
Yes, we do.
Okay, you go around the country and you do shows, and you have your own store, and it just creates a nice, fun place for you to go out and actually be with the customer and see them.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it. Hey, I noticed our boots here are selling real well. I've seen a lot of
Absolutely.
pairs on people.
Yes.
It's amazing how,
They're very light.
they're amazingly light. I
Yes.
put my pair on this morning, and it was just like, I've been wearing them all day walking
Right.
around. Feel
Right.
like a pair of tennies,
It makes it feel like you're standing on a rubber mat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Well, thank you for your support over the
Thank
years.
you.
We really appreciate it.
Thank
You're a
you.
great store. Go to the website, West 20 Saddle Company, and look at all the great products they have. Wonderful company, but better yet, wonderful people.
Thank you very much, Dan.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Appreciate it.
Having a blast here at Quarter Horse Congress. Walking around has been interesting because we came here 4 years ago as Noble Outfitters, handing out socks and meeting people. That was our first product, socks and gloves. Now to walk around, I'm watching people wearing our jackets and wearing our shirts, and I see our fly mask here at Cashman's, and also our new horse blanket with a 360 closure. Both patented products that work very well for the industry. So it's very exciting for me to walk around and see our products being displayed at such a wonderful event. Makes us feel real good about how hard we've worked and how you've supported us as our customers. Stay tuned. We'll be right back from Quarter Horse Congress. We're at Cashman's inside the Congress selling all these beautiful Noble products. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. We're on the road with Noble Outfitters. We're at Quarter Horse Congress celebrating the 50th year of this wonderful event. We're at Schneider's booth here, and we are listening to some live music. There's great food, there's great shopping, there's puppies, there's everything here at Quarter Horse Congress. About 650,000 people come here and 7,500 horses, so lots going on. I'm here with my good buddy Tammy Plants, and we're going to talk a little bit about the official Congress jackets
Yes,
that Schneider's is responsible for.
yes, we are, and we're very proud of it here at the Congress, and we also do a lot of jackets for all the exhibitors, and Noble Outfitters is part of our partner with that.
So if you're a winner, though,
Yes.
the official winner's jacket is coming from here.
Yes, it is.
That's great. Congratulations. How many
Thank
years
you.
you been doing that?
You know what? We've probably been doing a little over 20 years now.
20 years making the official jackets for the winners at Quarter Horse Congress.
Yes.
We appreciate your business.
Well,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
your sponsorship. It's a beautiful Noble jacket with the 50th anniversary.
Yes, it
Look at
is.
what I got on from last year.
And he looks good in it.
This is last year's jacket. It was a beautiful jacket, and they sold out, and they're selling out of our jackets now. If you get a chance and you're anywhere in the area, come by Quarter Horse Congress, drop by Schneider's, live music, have some fun. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Nice to see you.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned. What are the cuts in there? It's just kind of a...
What is what?
But what kind of meat is it? That's like just a pot roast, or... You're on the road with Noble Outfitters. I've been at a ton of fairs across this country, but I've yet to see a roast beef Sunday. Tender, beautiful, cooked, slow cooked pot roast, mashed potatoes, gravy, and a cherry tomato on top. Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Just save room for corn dogs then.
That is delicious. Oh, beautiful.
Could be 11 altogether.
Next stop on the food chain here at Quarter Horse Congress is a grilled roast beef sandwich with cheese, peppers, and onions. Thank you, Chef. Looks delicious. We'll be right back with more. Hold on.
Thank you.
There's no question about it. I am a fair food junkie, and there is nothing like a fresh corn dog when you're at the fair. Dipped in mustard and ketchup. It is pure heaven. Okay, I've had some beautiful food here at the Quarter Horse Congress, but now I'm having dessert. Tell me a little bit about this beautiful cinnamon roll.
Well, we got our homemade sweet chopped cinnamon roll here. that we bake fresh all day long, every day at the Quarter Horse Congress. We make it from scratch, proof it, roll it out, you know, put all the ingredients in, all that good stuff.
What could be better than a fresh-made cinnamon roll?
Absolutely nothing.
In the middle of nowhere. But the sweet shop is not exactly like just here at the fair. You guys have a huge business.
Yeah.
You sell tons of cinnamon rolls all year long.
All the major horse shows throughout the country we go to.
Great. Chris Johnson, thank you very much.
Yes, sir, Dan.
Thank you for the cinnamon roll, my friend.
Yes, thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're on the road with Noble Outfitters at Quarter Horse Congress. We've had an amazing day here at the 50th anniversary of the All-American Quarter Horse Congress, the largest single breed horse show in the world. We've had a wonderful time. We'll be back next year. Join us next week. You never know where we're going to be when you're on the road with Noble Outfitters. Goodbye from Quarter Horse Congress.
Bye.